Yeah. Hey, yo. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the TJAY podcast, only on Spotify and Google. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. And if you're listening, usually I do video episodes. And the next 3 episodes are just going to be strictly audio, except for maybe the last episode. I may make an exception for YouTube, just because with the songs that I play, I really can't play the music because of copyright. And if you just listened, I played a Christmas song, and the next 2 days are just going to be nothing but Christmas music mixed in with Dracula. So it should be a fun little week of episodes. By the way, this is the last time I'm ever doing 3 episodes based on Christmas themed like shows for TJAY. So like every year, I do 3 episodes a week, and it's basically talking about what's going on in the world, then the top 5 interviews of whatever year it is, then the year in review. So, this is the final one that we're doing. And I'm really sad to announce that because, as you know, I am ending the TJAY podcast this coming June of 2025. And it's kind of surreal just to say. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in my life that I just want to do. I want to rebrand TJAY and make it into something different. So that's pretty much what's going on. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. Oh man, I'm tired. It's going to be a long week. I mean, this has been one of the most challenging months and years in the history of any year I've ever had. I mean, I cannot wait for 2025 to start, because 2024 was a shit start to the year, and I'm just ready. I'm ready for it to be over. I really am. I can't deal with this anymore. I really freaking can't. I mean, earlier I got a message from my landlord saying that one of the checks was a little wonky, so I had to owe him another check this coming week, and plus on top of that December, which is already out, and then we have January we gotta figure. It's just a whole bunch of things going through, and I'm just like, shit, well, how am I going to do Christmas? Like, I don't think I could do Christmas with like no checks or with all this money coming out. It's really bizarre. It's kind of annoying. He didn't give me a time frame of when I owe him the money. But at the same time, it's just so fucking annoying. It really is. I can't wait just to be done with this year. I really can't. I'm hoping 2025 brings good mojo or something. That's all I want. It's just one of those things. By the way, this has been going on lately, and I really want to talk about this. I talked about this last week. There have been a bunch of drone sightings all over New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and so on and so forth. And I really want to know, what is with the drone sightings? Like, where are these drones coming from? I really would love to know where these drones are coming from. Like, it's kind of cool just to think about it because, these drones are drones the size of cars. The Pentagon doesn't know what they are. And it's just bizarre to think, like, what the fuck is actually going on? Where are these drones coming from? And I know a lot of you are probably getting tired of the drone talk because a lot of people on the radio are talking about it. But there are so many drone sightings. Nobody knows what they are. And it's kind of freaking people out. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. So my whole thing is, what are they? Are they aliens? Are they here to kill us? What is exactly going on? And my whole thing is this too. Yes, there are drone sightings, but some idiot is going to mistake an airplane that's flying very low for a drone, and some idiot's just going to wind up shooting the airplane in midair, and it's just going to cause a big thing. I mean, look, people are dumb and people will do stupid shit, but like, I could totally see that happening. That, like, a drone just comes up and attacks, or I'm sorry, a plane is flying low, and someone just shoots the plane in midair, and then people are dumb. I can see that happening. But these drone sightings are actually kind of weird. Like, and what are they? Like, I know, I want to say 2 years ago when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl, that there were spy balloons all over the U.S., but it was in, like, Montana area and all that. But why are there drone sightings in PA, New Jersey, and New York? And some reports are like, oh, well, in New Jersey, Donald Trump has a house out there. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, Trump has a house in Mar-a-Lago. I'm pretty sure he's down in Mar-a-Lago right now. And if he does have a house in New Jersey, he's about to be the 47th president of the United States. Why not, like, look at the White House, have drones hovering over the White House, not PA, Jersey, and New York? Like, it's crazy. It really is crazy just to think about it. Like, what the fuck? It's bizarre. It really is. It really is like a bizarre thing going on. And I really want to, like, know, what are these drones? Where are they coming from? Why is this, that, and the third happening? It's just, I don't know. I really don't get it. I truly, really, truly don't. You know what I mean? He's an idiot. So, my wife sent me a text last night. Tom Brady is commentating the game between the Eagles and the Steelers. Tom Brady called the Steelers the Phillies. That's what an idiot. Oh, man. Tom Brady. I can't imagine that guy commentating. Like, I thought that guy was going to play football till he, like, had, like, a big injury and then he couldn't play no more. Like, him and Aaron Rodgers are the two, well, not Brady anymore, but Aaron Rodgers is probably one of the oldest football players alive to ever be on the, to ever play on the NFL. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm not very good with football knowledge like that, but I'm pretty sure he's one of the oldest alive that's playing the NFL right now, which would be pretty cool. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm still hung up on this drone conversation, though. I just really want to know what they are. I really do. I don't know. Oh, well. Yeah, so, as I was saying, it's been a rough couple weeks. Well, actually, last week was kind of a rough week. When I got the news about a check not going through, and now I owe my landlord money, and, you know, Christmas is right around the corner. So I have kind of an idea of how things are going to pan out and how things will pan out. So, I mean, hopefully it will all work out in the next couple weeks, the next week, because Christmas is right around the corner. I got some stuff I got to do, and then, you know, I already got Tori a gift this weekend, which was pretty cool for me, or for her, really. So that was pretty good that she got a gift, which I'm happy she got the gift. So, you know, she got that, and that's pretty cool. I got something for her, so she'll probably get something for me on Wednesday. And, yeah, it should be fun. So, no big deal. We should have a good week. But I'm hoping that it just gets better throughout here, because the last few months, they were good. I will admit, like, we got a puppy and, you know, other shit, but I'm just annoyed. I really, truly am. I really just want everything just to go well, and I'm a big perfectionist. I really am. I may not seem like I am, but I am. I'm a big perfectionist to the point where, like, I need things to go right. Doesn't matter what it is and how it is, but I just need things to go right. But there have been good things too. I mean, I worked for Ben FM for the first time ever, and I used to listen to Ben FM a lot as a kid growing up. I was telling this to one of my coworkers at the radio station, 95.7 Ben FM. I did the radiothon for them, and I have to say, that was really interesting. I mean, it was awesome. I had a good time, honestly. I had a real good time just waking up at 6, doing a 12-hour, waking up at 3, doing a 12-hour shift and just listening to Ben FM music. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. And now, for the fact of the matter is, I'm working for Ben FM. I was told that they're going to be doing a Groundhog Day event in Puxatawney, and they want me to run the board again. So the more time I get to run the board, the more fun I should have. And that's the thing, too. Look, I love my job. I really, really love my job. I love radio. I love anything with entertainment and production and all that. And I know it can work. But my whole spiel is this. I need to either be full-time or work a second job. Because what I'm doing right now at the supermarket I'm at, I can't do it anymore. I physically fucking can't. Like, the people I work with are nice. Excuse me. And, wow. That was gross. The people I work with, they're nice. I have to admit, they are nice people. But I physically can't just sit in a supermarket all the time and just do nothing. I really, really can't. Like, the last few nights I've been working there, there's been nothing to do. I've been going over the same thing twice. Yes, you could always find work to get done, but I can't do it. I physically can't. Like, it's so boring. Like, if I worked at, like, a Barnes & Noble or something, or did something different where I just drove for a living, because I can't do Lyft anymore. Lyft is just killing me in the car. But if I did all that, I need something new to do every day. And what I do is easy work. It's just annoying. It really is. But, yeah. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's take a break. I'll be back. And we're going to talk a little bit more. So, yeah, let's take a quick little break, and then we'll come back and maybe end out the show. It's going to be a short episode today. So I'll see you in a couple minutes. Over the years, you have watched me grow. We've done so much together over the last 10 years. But now, it's time for the show to come to an end. Coming January 6th, 2025, get ready for the final season of the TJAY TV podcast, only on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and YouTube A3 Media. TJAY TV, the final season, January 6th, 2025. We're not done yet. See you soon.
Jeff, I'm on.
I'm one of those memes on the internet now. We don't hear anything.
Here is a goat. A goat says,
rape is sexy.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Yeah, we're back. Man, I will get copyrighted on YouTube. It's a matter of time. I don't really care, honestly. Yeah, okay, 10 minutes ago. Westchester, please tell me I'm not the only one that saw those lights. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep bringing them up. Dude, like, this is crazy. Like, everyone just keeps talking about these drones. I really want to know, like, are there aliens out there? Is there somebody who's in the, like, CIA that can tell me if there's aliens? I really would want to know. Like, it's just bizarre that this whole concept just keeps getting brought up. It really is. Oh, well. Oh, well. It is what it is. There's really nothing more to say about it. I mean, I touched about the drones for a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot more things going on in this world. So, oh, well. It is what it is. Oh, so by the way, on my channel, TJ's Production, on YouTube, I am posting videos from my Colorado trip that I posted on TikTok before, because there's a ban going on for TikTok. If you don't know about it, or you haven't heard, the TikTok ban is coming in mid-January. I think January 19th, I believe. But in any event, I'm officially back on YouTube, and I'm going to be posting pretty much videos every now and then. So, literally, like this week is all TJAY TV, is all the clips from Colorado that I filmed on for TikTok. So, every Colorado video that I took, that's going to be posted on YouTube. Plus, I was looking at my TikTok earlier over the weekend, and I was like, oh shit, there's a Florida vlog in there that maybe I should post. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be posting both, Colorado's already going to be done, and then in a couple days, we're going to be posting the Florida series, which is really going to be fun. So that should be a good episode. So if you want to check out what I did in Florida, check it out. If you want to check out what I did in Colorado, check that out as well. So yeah, I guess for my YouTube, I'm trying to post a little bit of everything, I guess. So maybe a little bit of Unexplainable. We'll have like 4 or 5 episodes of that coming out in the summer. And then maybe Pandemic Season 2. I'm still trying to work on that. I don't know what I want to do with it. Like, I keep going up in the air, and I need a new laptop to film stuff. It's just a lot of things going on that I want to do, and it's too much. It really is. I mean, and maybe a documentary. I think that'd be fun, just to have a documentary out of something, which I am planning to do. I'm still trying to plan to do it, but I don't know how I want to execute it. I really want to just try something with this documentary, like maybe make it myself, act in it, I don't know, maybe, and then maybe make a movie. Like I said, I have a lot of ideas, and there's a lot of things I want to do, but to finish off the year, if you want to watch TJ's production on YouTube, check it out. You can check out the whole Colorado trip, and then the Florida trip will be coming out, and the final episode for Florida will be on the 29th of December, I believe. And then, we'll just start bringing stuff in the new year, which should be fun. So, yeah, for the YouTube channel, I'm planning on doing a lot of stuff and maybe doing it every now and then. But I was also thinking with the series I do, Unexplainable, the Go series, I was thinking maybe doing 10 episodes or 12 episodes for this series, because for what I do with Unexplainable, if you're a fan of the channel, fan of my podcast, I talk about it a lot. I talk about ghost stuff, ghost stories and stuff, and I think it would be really awesome if I did a couple of ghost videos, maybe a couple of random nodding videos, and just kind of doing a bunch of stuff for Unexplainable. I think that would be fun. So I have like a few ideas that I made yesterday. And, all right, Unexplainable Season 4. So I made a couple locations. So Sawmill Road, which if you listen to the podcast with Terrell Dorsey, by the way, thank you so much, Terrell. He is actually going to be on the list of the top 5 interviews of 2024, which, I kind of had a feeling he was, but we'll talk about that later on. But anyways, Terrell Dorsey talked about Sawmill Road. It's a thing he did, a movie he's made, and it seems like a pretty fun movie. It seems really cool, so I can't wait to do that or see that. But in any event, Sawmill Road, the Downingtown Twin Tunnels, I'll go back there again. Suicide Bridge, I tried to do that for the YouTube channel for Unexplainable, but it got canceled. It was weird. Maybe because of Suicide Bridge. Maybe a couple random nodding videos, and maybe 3 storytime videos. So like 3 storytime videos, Random Nautica, Suicide Bridge, Twin Tunnels, and Sawmill Road. I could probably do ghost investigations on that. So that would be fun. So we'll see what happens. And maybe I'll start filming in the middle of February, maybe not. We'll see how it all works out. Like I said, there's a lot of things I'm doing. But, we'll figure it out as time goes on. I think it would be a really fun thing to do. I think it would just be kind of cool just to do something like that. But like I said, there's still things I want to work on, and there's still a couple things I want to do. So we will talk about that later on down the line. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think with the YouTube channel, it's just I'm going to be doing stuff like that, honestly. Just doing stuff like Unexplainable, maybe a couple vlogs if Tori and I go to like Texas or something. Maybe go to, I don't know, we'll just go to a lot of places. Like I said, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things I want to do. We'll see. And I kind of just want to do some ghost tours, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's weird it's weird. It really is something that I love to do. I love doing weird things when it comes to ghosts and shit, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'll do it. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Haunted places in Chester County. Let's see what comes up. Because I know there's more haunted places besides Downingtown. And I feel like Downingtown's a really weird, like, town. It's kind of amazing. I don't know. It is what it is. All right. So hauntings of Westchester. Let's see. John Tooley. He walks the streets of Westchester. The guardian angel of the Brandywine battlefield. The ghost in the clock tower. The redheaded girl on Market Street. Whereabout on Market Street? I've never seen her. I don't even know where that's at. Alright, that was only like 5 stories. Let's see, spooky season. I'm not really into Christmas is right around the corner, but I want to know what's going on. Like, where are there haunted places in Chester County that I can go and investigate? Penhurst, that's a lot of money, by the way. It's like $200. The battlefield. Monument and Wayne Aves. Okay, that's the battlefield, Paoli battlefield. Historic haunted strolls. Okay. Turk's Head. Okay, haunted locations. Here we go. Iron Hill apparently is haunted. Letty's Tavern. Don't know where that's at. It's in Kennett Square. Bloom Southern Kitchen. Okay. The Pear and Dilworth Inn, formerly Blue Pear Bistro. Stottsville Inn. That's in Coatesville. VK Brewing. And Exton. That's cool. A lot of scary things going on in this world. We got drones, haunted roads, and all this shit going on. Oh well. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a rough couple weeks. And I just don't really know what else to talk about. Because it's the end of the year. There's a lot of things going on. And there's just so much stuff in the world. Hazardous drone operation leads to 2 arrests in Boston. That's weird. Oh, so let's get back on this topic real quick about drones. I know it's tiring, and I know a lot of people are probably going to get pissed off and tune out, but apparently there's a lot of conspiracy theories with these drones. Like, they're spraying stuff, they're monitoring us, they're putting hazardous waste. It's really kind of bizarre just to think about what is exactly going on. I mean, I don't know. It's weird, but I'm intrigued by it. I love drone. Like, I love this whole drone thing going on. I really do. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I just really would like to know what they are. And are there aliens just like watching us, waiting for the election to happen? I'm a firm believer that that could happen still. That the day Trump gets inaugurated into office again, that there's going to be aliens that land on the White House, garden. I could see it happening. So that could be cool. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. We got a little bit of ways to go. Speaking of that, it's supposed to rain in a little bit. Like, we're supposed to get a big heavy rainstorm and snow. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Snow is expected in 11 minutes. So apparently it's going to snow. Man, I wish we had a white Christmas. I'm looking at the weather so far. It's going to snow. It's going to rain today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pretty much up till Thursday. It's going to be shit. Which I hate driving in the rain. I really do. I really hate driving in the rain. It's just bizarre. Yeah. Not a fan of it. Oh, by the way, this day in history, 9 years ago, TJTV, the first ever Christmas episode premiered. Santa Claus is a Creep. December 15th, 2015 was the first ever Christmas episode of TJTV. Or I'm sorry, not the first ever. The first ever Christmas episode of TJTV. Man, it is weird looking back on stuff like that. Like 10 years ago. Pretty much started this podcast. Done a lot of crazy things. Fun things are to come. Like, it is a surreal moment, you know? It's very surreal that things that I did almost 10 years ago, it's just, you know, it's just really surreal that I got to do a lot of these things. Speaking of weird things in Pennsylvania, people are worried about the drones. I got bigger fish to fry over here. This lady that I follow on Instagram, Pennsylvania Junkie, she took pictures of a bunch of birds flying. Like, they're literally, it looks like maybe 200 to 300 birds are flying around Lancaster, PA. That's weird. Oh my God. What is going on? This is really bizarre. Like, what is going on in this world? Like, we got 300 birds just floating around Lancaster, PA, circling for no reason. We got drones flying. But I did read something. It was on Joe Rogan. Apparently the most sightings for UFOs and all that is in, I want to say, northern New Jersey, like Toms River area. So that's something that they were talking about earlier. Like, Toms River area is like the most prone place to find UFOs. So I don't know how true that is. But I really would have loved to seen drones. I really would have. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, it's crazy some of the shit I see anymore. It really is. Yeah. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I was going to take a break. But I don't think I'm going to take a break. I really think I'm going to keep going for a bit. I love how drones are trending on X. So much stuff about drones. Let's talk about drones today. I keep burping. Sorry. Colby Covington lost last night during UFC. Good. Fuck him. I hate Colby Covington. That guy's a fucking dick. I hope that guy gets cut from the UFC. He is the worst UFC fighter. He's such a prick. I can't deal with that guy. Here's what we're going to do. Let's take a break. I'm going to come back, talk about my hatred for Colby Covington, because this guy is an asshole. And we'll wrap up the show from there, because there's a lot more stuff I want to talk about. All right, so let's take a break. I'll be back, and we'll see you in just a few seconds.
But in the control room, they call him Billy Mike.
Billy Mike?
Yes.
Oh, yes. He's now known as Billy Mike, effectively.
I missed a payment? When? When would I ever missed a payment? Yeah. Okay. I'm a little upset. No, I don't want to throw this on you, but I'm just upset about this whole situation. Okay. So, how do I rectify this? Purchase another... Sir, I was not informed about any of this. I waited on any info about this. I was told, hey, you You don't owe us money. We owe you money. You have a credit. I got several notices in the mail about this, that there was a credit on my account, and nobody told me anything about this. Please patch me into your sales team so I can kill them.
All right, we're back with another segment. I actually like this song. I've seen better days, living ways. Here's a little quick story about that. So over the weekend, Frankie Muniz, Bryan Cranston, and Jane Kaczmarek were basically on Instagram. You hear Cranston going, Malcolm! And then Jane's going, Malcolm! They're going back and forth, and then Frankie Muniz is like, what? I'm here. And he basically announces that they're doing a Malcolm in the Middle reboot on Disney Plus. And I can't be any more excited than that. Like, I personally love Malcolm in the Middle. I've seen this show at least, I want to say, 10 times through, like the whole thing. And every now and then when I'm on our TV, because we have the streaming service, Tori and I, every time like I'm on the TV, I always catch Malcolm in the Middle, and it's just such a great Ionic show. Like, I was watching it the other day, and it was just really just one of those great shows that you can watch over and over again. But yeah, apparently it's coming on Disney Plus in 2025, and they're doing 4 episodes, and I believe that Justin Bearfield and Christopher Masterson, I believe that they were talking about maybe being on the 4-part episode series, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I sound a little unsure, but that is just what I heard. It's a rumor that we may get an appearance from Reese and Francis, maybe Jamie. I would love to see that, just to see, how old Jamie is and what he's up to. It would be kind of cool just to see that. And then they also had another kid at the end of the season, or the end of the series, if you haven't remembered, when Lois found out that she was pregnant with another kid. Hal screamed. So I mean, I believe that they should just have that. I really think that they should have that. And I can't wait to see what's going on. But apparently it's about Lois and Hal's 40th anniversary, and it's going to revolve around Malcolm and his daughter, something like that. I mean, I don't know how it's going to run. I don't know if it's going to be like an hour show, a 2-hour show. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen or how it's going to pan out, but it's going to Disney Plus in 2025. It's going to be 4 episodes, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's what I read. Malcolm in the Middle is back. It is such a great show. I can't wait for that to come out. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Disney Plus. A long-awaited sequel. But, yeah. Oh well. That's something cool that's, I've been waiting for a sequel. Like, I always kind of wanted, like, a Malcolm in the Middle movie, but now we're getting a 4-part episode series, so that should be fun. Anyways, Colby Covington lost his fight the other day. And you know what? I'm actually happy. I hate that guy. Colby is a fucking dick. I think he's a horrible person. He thinks he's hot shit. He's number 6 in the UFC in welterweight rankings, but I just don't like the guy. He's just a fucking dick. I really think that I just hope he. I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to wish bad on somebody. I really am like trying to like work on that, honestly. But I don't know. I just don't like him. He trash talks people. He thinks he's like the shit. He's a big Trump supporter, which I have to say, look, I think Trump is an okay guy. I don't think he's a shit like everyone thinks he is. That's the thing about like a lot of politics. People are praising Trump like he's Jesus Christ, which he's really not. He's just another guy. He doesn't really care about people. That's just my personal opinion. In any event, he praises Trump. He does this, that, and the third. He's just a dick. I'm not a fan of him. Fuck him. Honestly. I'm glad he lost. Fuck Colby Covington. But he's just I don't know. I'm not a fan of him. I'm just glad he lost. So, if I ever had to meet you, I'm gonna, I'll be nice to you and say, go fuck yourself. But other than that, I'm just not a fan. So, yeah, go fuck yourself. Hate you. I do. I hate Colby with a fucking passion. He's a dick. That's just my opinion on him. By the way, in the background, you probably hear my dishwasher going off, so that's gonna be kind of hard. I'm not gonna edit it out. Who cares? Yeah, but I'm jumping all over the place here today. Talking about drones, Colby, Malcolm, Christmas, which is literally a week away. And why does Christmas, this is weird. Christmas is on a Wednesday this year. And it's like the worst possible time. Like, even at work, like, I was told, like, hey, TJ, you're off on Christmas. And then one of the shows for the AM station that I work for happened to be like, oh, I want to come in. And I'm like, no. I'm not coming in on Christmas just to do one show. Like, come on now. Like, do you really want to do one show, on Christmas Day? Like, stop. I got a family. I got a dog. I got a wife. I got all this stuff going on in my life. And you want to have a show on Christmas. So I had to get up early just to please you. And I'm not saying I don't want to do the work. It's just I don't want to do the work. I honestly don't. I just want to be home with my wife and sleep in for once. Like, can't we have that? Malcolm in the Middle will get new episodes with the original cast. Does that mean, like, Reese and Francis are returning? I don't know. I keep seeing news about that. So I'm going to share that to my story. There we go. Share it to my story. But, yeah. I do not want to work on Christmas Day. Please don't make me work on Christmas Day. I don't care about Christmas Day. I actually thought about this earlier too. Like, instead of doing like a final episode, why not continue doing the show like a live New Year's event, or maybe like a live event where I'm tracking Santa? I think that'd be fun. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'll see what Tori and I are doing on those days. I think we're going out. We're going to a family member's house on Christmas Eve, and then New Year's, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. I don't know what's going to happen. We may be watching that. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun, doing like a New Year's thing on TikTok and then posting it on the podcast later on. That'd be fun. I don't know. I do want to ask a question, though. Since this is the final weeks of shows and the last show of the last time we'll ever be doing a show in December for TJTV, what do you want to hear for the 2 weeks that I'm gone? Because I'm not returning until, like, the last show is the 19th or the 20th this week. It's going to be one of those days. I'm not going to return until at least either the 6th or the 13th, which should be after my birthday. So I would really like to know, what do you want to do? Like, what would you like to hear? Would you like to hear a best of? Would you just like to hear interviews? Like, how do you want to go about this? Because I think maybe we should just do interviews. I mean, honestly, I would like to do just interviews of my favorite thing, like of my favorite guest, I guess. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe I just won't do anything. I just want to know. What do you want to hear for the 2 weeks that I'm gone? Oh well. We'll figure it out as we go along. Let's see. I talked about this, talked about that. Christmas is approximately less than a week away, which I haven't really bought anything. I only bought one thing, and that was, over the weekend. I got Tori something, so she already saw it. We're just going to have to work on that in a little bit. We'll put it outside. Talked about my life. That's really it. Yeah, that's actually honestly it. I mean, not really much to talk about. What else do we have? Yeah, I think that's it. I think we touched on a lot. We definitely did. Anything going on in the news? Let's see. Eagles won. Let's see. Air traffic controllers had temporary shutdown due to unauthorized drone activity. That was in Ohio. Thank you to Raw News Alerts. If you ever want to look up news stories, go on X and look up Raw Alerts, and you'll definitely get some good Raw Alerts about certain things. Because now we're talking about drone activity. Wild footage, police body camera captured moments a garbage truck exploded in Illinois. Bitcoin has reached an all-time high of 106,000 for the first time in history. Talking about the 911 was receiving a report of a caller that an unknown drone is landing near a solar plant field, sucking up power. This is crazy. Oh, I gotta talk about this. Did you know that a tornado touched down in California, flipping multiple cars and properties? So there was a big tornado in California. I want to say it was near the San Francisco area. This was the first time in history that it's ever happened. And that is bizarre. I've never heard of a tornado in California touching down and hitting. It's just crazy. I want to say it was the first time in history that has ever happened. Have you ever heard of a tornado touching down in California ever? I want to know. Has that ever happened to you? That's just bizarre. So, not a lot of you don't know the story, and if you've listened to the show before, I may have told it once or twice, but I was in a tornado. I was in two tornadoes, actually. So, the first tornado, I was with my mom, dad, my cousin Jamie, and me. We were driving through to Florida in Dunn, North Carolina. We were stuck under an underpass with 7 other cars, and the tornado was coming straight down towards us, and it veered off to the left, and I saw the big fucking thing. It was scary as shit. And then the second time I was in a tornado, I think we were in Jacksonville, and for some reason we were in another tornado monsoon type deal. That was bizarre, but yeah, a tornado dropped down in Scotts Valley, California. I heard it was San Francisco area, but Scotts Valley is where it has. Yeah, so that was crazy. ABC News is forced to pay nearly $50 million to Trump to settle defamation lawsuit with George Stephanopoulos. I can't even pronounce his name. George Stephanopoulos to issue a public apology. I can't even pronounce his name. Yeah, so there you go. Officials have announced that this is the first tornado warning on record in history to be issued for San Francisco. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That is crazy. It really is. I've never heard of a tornado. Never heard of a tornado dropping down in California. Oh, look, aliens is trending on X. Let's see, what are people talking about? I can live with aliens as long as they don't pull any demonic bullshit. I think the art is great. Aliens are obnoxious and unlikable. Steal aliens. If you want to make friends, please blow up Crap Home at Life Stadium. Yeah, aliens are real. I think with the drones that are going on in the world, I think aliens are behind it. That'd be fun. You know? I would love see on January 20th, that's inauguration day. Can we please have aliens just come down, please? Is that like a thing that we can have please, God? Can't that happen? But yeah, drones are sucking up power, they're spraying stuff. People think aliens are around. Malcolm in the Middle, Kobe Covington, all this shit's going on. Oh well. You know, they should have another Breaking Bad series with Walter White alive in jail. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. I think that's it. So, coming up, we have the top 5 interviews of 2024. You already know one of them, which I'll explain why. Top 5 interviews of 2024, and then the year in review with John the Ninja. He's going to be joining me, and we're going to be talking about our year in review. That's going to be a fun episode, because me and him, we talk from time to time, a whole fucking lot, and, we do have a good conversation, so he will be on the show, and maybe I'll do the top 5 interviews from the studio. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. And like I said, the next 3 episodes, they're going to be completely audio, so it will all be on YouTube, and, excuse me, I'm drinking a beer. So that will be coming up, that will be all this week. I kind of miss doing audio episodes. We have a bunch of commercials, but that should be it. There are Christmas lights in Nottingham, PA, by the Hers Chip Factory. If you want to go check that out, go check it out. It's not bad. So Yellowstone ended. I want to watch the final episode of Yellowstone, the final season of Yellowstone, but I can never find where to watch it. I know the final episode ended tonight, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I heard that they're making a spinoff with Beth and Rip. We'll see. I doubt that the show's ended for good, but we'll see what happens. I kind of wish it didn't end. Yellowstone's a great show. There's a few other shows that Taylor Sheridan did. Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown, 1883, 1923. Then there's another season of 1923 coming soon. And there's a few other shows that we gotta watch. I just want to pick a day where Tori and I can just watch shows for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Me and her have a ton of shit we have to watch. I could tell you what shows if hopefully this doesn't pause on me. Let's pause this real quick for a second. Landman is a new show that is on there. I believe Lioness, Mayor of Kingstown. I think I said that. I'm tired. I got an early shift tomorrow. Usually I don't have to be I wasn't supposed to be at work until 11 o'clock, but I got roped into being there at 7 a.m. So we'll see what happens. All right. Well, that's it. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll be back again for the top 5 interviews of 2024, which I can't wait for that. It's going to be a good episode. I have some good picks for my top 5, and then we got the year in review, and then that's it for 2024. No more TJAY TV Christmas specials. And then, once January hits, it will just be nothing but the final season. And you know what? I'm thinking before the final actual episodes, I'm probably going to take 2 weeks off in May for Easter. And do the history of TJAY TV part 2. I was thinking about that. Should we do a part 2 of that? I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to do for the show, but who knows? Like I said, we'll see what happens. And, yeah. But, if I don't talk to anybody for the remainder of the year, happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy New Year, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys later. So, yeah, reminder, top 5 interviews of 2024 and a year in review coming up very soon. And if you enjoy the Christmas songs before the show, let me know, because I could be doing more of them in the future for the next round of my podcast, because I'm making a new podcast. As you know, it's a rebranding. The TJ Gleason Show will probably be something completely new. We'll figure it out as time goes on. Alright, well, that's it for today. Love you all to death. And I think that's it. Alright. Anything else? Okay.